Hello everybody. Just doing this as a sort of last 2013 vlog because I won't get another chance until next year, I would imagine. And to give you guys a bit of an update, I've made a big decision. Some of you may know that I bought the DRZ 400, but I've made a big decision to part exchange it and also part exchange my CCM R30, the big rebuild that I did earlier on this year, back end of this year. And I part exchanged both bikes for a straight swap for something else. It's a really nice bike, really excited. I'm just about to go into town, get my last few bits for Christmas. I've only got my summer gloves, I ain't got any winter gloves, but instead I bought these bad boys. These are the new Alpine Stars winter range. Obviously they're not. They're gay looking mitts, but I think they're going to keep my hands a bit warmer than the summer gloves. So I'm just off into town, like I said, on my new bike. And there she is. As I say, did a straight swap, both of the other bikes for this, straight swap. Really pleased with that actually. It's a Peugeot Vivacity 125. Puts out 8 brake horsepower. It's an absolute beast. I absolutely love it. I really love it. So, gone off the supermoto days and I'm going to just be on my scooter from now on, I think. Nah, I'm a fuck. It's the wife's bike. Never get rid of me supermotos. Did I ever go in? Did I? Did I? Maybe, maybe not. Cool. Hear that? Woohoo! Right, so yeah, off into town, get the last few bits for Christmas. You're probably wondering why I am using this bike. And the reason is, I come out of plaster a week ago, I think, from the operation. There's me new foot. I can get a boot on. Woohoo! So I'm still finding it a bit difficult with the foot positioning on the supermoto. Obviously on the scooter I ain't got to change gear, and I think, well, I ain't got to change gear on the right foot anyway, but I ain't got to use the rear brake, and obviously my foot sits flat on the footboard on this, so it's a lot more comfortable than the supermoto is at the minute, because there's still very limited range of movement in my foot at the moment. So I thought I'd use this to make my way into town on. Yes, I did a vlog a while back about my wife doing her CBT, and she did it 2 weeks ago. She passed her CBT, and then I brought her this bike, brand spanking new. It's got 78 miles on the clock. And it's actually, it reminds me of being 16 or 17 again. It's been so long since I've ridden a scooter, but I've been using it for work for the last few days. And I've got to say, I'm actually really enjoying riding it. It's like, it's so easy to ride and it's so comfortable. It's just a joy to ride, to be honest. I don't mean joy as in, you know, outright power, obviously. Like now, I'm going up a hill, I'm pretty much flat out and I'm doing 42 miles an hour. So, that's definitely not what I mean by a joy to ride. It's Wednesday today, and I finish work on Friday for Christmas leave, and then I'm not back into work until the 13th of January, so I've got 4 weeks off for Christmas, which is a right bonus, which is going to give me a nice bit of time to do some work on the DRZ. And that brings me on to my next topic about the DRZ. It's in bits at the minute, which will probably come to you guys as no surprise, as I can't leave anything standard. I like to mess around with everything. So that is in bits at the moment. I've done a few little changes. Give it a right good clean was the first thing I did, because it was pretty dirty. So I'll give it a right good clean, cleaned all the engine right up, give it a little service, had the plugs out and changed the oil and whatnot. Just like a little mini service. And while I'm in town today, there's a possibility I might test ride a KTM 990 Duke. I think it's a 990, I might be wrong on that. But when my wife was doing a CBT at the bike shop the other week, I was waiting around for her and was having a look at this KTM. And the guy said, bring both parts of your licence and you can have a test ride on it. So while I'm into town, I might pop in there and have a little go and see what it's like. I don't think I'll buy it, I just want to ride it. The bike's up for £4 in the shop. My DRZ, when I bought it, or if you're American, my DRZ, cost me, I paid £1,700 for it. And without seeing it, the guy offered me $2,100 on part exchange. That's without seeing it. So that's just it's good news, because I thought I had a bargain when I bought the bike, and obviously part exchange of the bike, you're always going to get less than you want for it on a part exchange, but you know, I'm getting my money back and more if I did do a part exchange on the DRZ for the KCM. I won't be doing it because I just want my DRZ. I've wanted one for a long time, and I've found myself a bargain bike, so I'm not going to get rid of it. I remember when I first got my scooter when I was 17 actually. When I used to fill that up, it used to cost me about, I think it was about £3.50, £4. And obviously that was my first mode of transport, and I used to just fill it up and just, you feel like the world's your oyster, you know. You go out and you're like, I'll go anywhere. Like, when I lived in Essex, I used to go to Southend on it, on the A127, doing like 65 mile an hour. You get there on a tank, it's brilliant. Such good memories of the scooter, and that's why it sort of brings a smile to my face getting back on the scooter, to be honest. Just, I have such good memories of me and a good mate of mine, and we used to go everywhere on our scooters together until I put mine into the side of an Escort with my mate on the back, and that was pretty much the end of my scooter days then. Which weren't my fault, by the way. I did get paid out for that accident. Bought myself a nice little Kajiva Mito 125 two-stroke. Loved that bike as well, that was brilliant. At the same time, my mate I used to go around with everywhere on the scooter, he bought an Aprilia RS 125, so we kind of both made the step up together at the same time. So yeah, brilliant biking days from the age of about 17 to probably 21 for me. And then I bought my first Supermoto, and that's when it just got even better from there on in. I think the other reason I'm going to start using this bike for work as well at the moment, as well as obviously what I spoke about earlier with my foot being a bit manky still, is obviously this time of year there's loads of salt on the road, and it completely fucks your bike up, doesn't it, to be honest with you. And obviously with the DRZ and the CCM, the engine's completely exposed to the elements, and it just rots your bike from the outside inwards, I always think. I absolutely hate riding my bike when there's salt down on the roads, and in these conditions when there's just all black crap coming up off of the tarmac all the time. Whereas with this, even though it's a brand new bike, the engine's hidden away under the seat. You know, it's going to get a bit of crap on the forks and calipers and whatnot, but if I continue to use the bike throughout the winter, I just give it a good clean once a week on a Friday or whatever, and then it's all good. It's all good to go. I'd rather give this bike a little bit of a battering than my DRZ, to be honest. It's in as you see before, it's in a lovely vanilla colour. Very feminine. It's really nice. I love it. My wife wants me to spray a few bits pink on it for her, which I will do. But while I'm using it, I'm glad I did do it before. I mean, I look bad enough on it as it is. 6'1" bloke on a little 125 scooter in a nice vanilla champagne sort of colour. So I think I could just about get away with it at the moment. Maybe no, I am kidding myself. I probably look like a complete prick. So I'm not complaining, I don't really care what I look like, to be honest. With my vanilla colour scooter and my Alpine Stars Winter Series gloves, I think I'm quite a catch. And the last little topic, I kind of want to ask you guys your advice on this one. I'm currently using the Gopro Hero 2 for my vlogging and all my videos at the moment. I want to get a new camera. It's a toss up between the Hero 3 and the Drift HD or the Ghost HD or the Ghost S that's just come out. If you guys could put some light on the difference between the Ghost and the Ghost S, that would really help me out, because all I can see at the moment, the difference is 100 quid. I mean, unless there's a feature on there that I can find myself using regularly for the extra 100 quid, I don't think I'm going to bother. I'll just get the Ghost HD. I think I'm going to try and steer off the GoPro. As much as I love the Hero 2 that I've been using for the last year or so, I've been having a few problems with the mic set up on it. Sometimes it's just, when I'm doing vlogs, you get interference. I don't mean sort of radio interference, it's sort of like where the mic's moving or the lead that goes into the camera is moving around and it crackles a bit and it just sounds shit. Yeah, so back to the camera. If you're mounting the GoPro to the bike underneath or on the swing arm or anything, I think they're perfect. I don't think you can get better, to be honest. The quality you get out of the camera picture-wise, out of the GoPro, is just brilliant. But it's just when it comes to vlogging and doing a mic setup that I've been having the problems with the GoPro, and I know the Drift is sort of more set up for that type of thing. Or if any of you guys have got a GoPro and a Drift, then tell me what you think I should do. Should I go for a GoPro 3 or should I go for a Drift? I think that's pretty much all I wanted to cover. So that leaves one more thing, is to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Drink loads, eat loads. If you go out riding, ride nice and safe. It's a tricky time of year. A lot of twats around this time of year, drink driving. So just be careful of them. And I will see you in 2014. Take care, guys. All the best for 2014. I'll catch you next time. And that is how you go shopping. Straight outside the shop, in, out, bang, bang. Job done. Merry Christmas.